Alright, YouTube. Today is another week, and I'm on my way heading to work. Last night, and I analyzed the chart, and I'm currently on a trade. The last time I checked, it was already in Jordan, so I don't know how it's actually going to go. But yeah, so I just scare money makes no money. When you're scared about something, you can't make anything. At the moment, I'm having like a very challenging time at the moment. But there was this man I actually listened to this particular day. He said when things were really rough for him and he almost took his life, but God spoke to him and said, just live for your children, just live for the people who love you. And that was what brought him back to his senses, that he discarded the thought of the suicidal thought he had in his mind. And whenever I feel very down, I always recall stories like that to bring me up. But at the moment, it's not quite easy for me. It's quite very stressful on me. It's a very challenging time on me. I'm not actually even feeling very fine this morning, but I have to just force myself to show up and keep moving, and knowing that someday I'm going to look back at this and have my own story to tell someone that these were my trying times. These were the times I felt like giving up, but I kept moving. Now my move, I might not, like as Martin Luther King said, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving. That's the only thing I know that I can do. The only thing I can control. I can't control the outcome of life. This was the trade I told you guys I was on in the morning, and right now it's pushing down into profit. So I'm going to keep updating you guys on how this trade is going. So the trade which I took yesterday is still down in profit, and I reanalyzed the chart yesterday and set a sell limit, but it has not yet triggered as of the last time I checked it. So let's talk about doing things when you don't actually feel like doing it, because I feel like it's very important. That's what pushes towards discipline. So this morning I woke up and it was actually very cold, and when I came outside, I was contemplating if I should beat or just clean up my body. But while I was thinking about it, I was like, which one will I feel more comfortable? Later on, and it's actually bathing, though it was very, very cold. But I just had to force myself. Before I poured out on my body, there was this quote by Elon Musk that came into my mind. It says, if you have to do it, even when the odds are against you, then do it. And that was what I was saying to myself, and I poured out on my body. And now I'm feeling fresh going to work. So, yeah, so what's the moral of the story? The decision we take today affect our life tomorrow. And that's why the quote which says, if you want an easy life, you need to do the hard things today. I know it's not easy. Yes, I'm going to be honest with you. I know it's not easy, but let's try. I always try to force myself. Even when I don't feel like actually doing it, I still move ahead to do it. Sometimes I will not feel like actually doing something, but I'll still push myself and say, it's up to me to get me to where I want to be. I don't have anybody to look up to, just God. So do the hard things today and keep working, and one day the sun is going to shine on you, and when it shines on you, it will be like it happened overnight, but it took days, months, or years for it to happen. Alright, this is the update on the trade which I took yesterday. It's still in profit, but it's actually retracing back, but I'm not seeing an entry here to actually enter. So but I'm expecting, I've set my sell limit on this zone. This is GBP USD, the other one was Euro USD. So I set my sell limit on this zone. And so let's see how it turns out though. And I'm going to keep updating you guys on how this trade is actually. What really happened this morning? The trade which I took yesterday hit take profit, but I decided to cut it somewhere around here, because I didn't really understand the order block, so I said I was going to take my profit at the next liquidity. I took it here, but you can see what it did. It came to hit TP. So yesterday, this was actually a mistake. While I was analyzing the chart at night, this was actually where I placed my order block, but I came up again and I saw like this place, it broke another structure here, gave double break of structure here, and there was an inducement. So I decided to say, okay, well, let me change my order block to this place and see what it did. It came, took me out, but right now I'm on this particular one, but I entered very late around here, because while I came to work, I was on my way coming to work, and these things were, it has already done this rejection. So I entered with this I entered here late, It's in drawdown now. So let's see how it goes. And I also made a mistake while I was trying to execute the trade. Instead of executing on GBP USD, I went to execute on Euro USD. So but let's see how it goes. And I'm also on a trade on Euro USD. So I'm going to update you guys on how the trade is actually going. Alright, so here's the update on this trade. Alright, on EU yesterday, the trade which I entered hit SL. Hit SL. Then on GU, the trade I entered went down into profit, but it didn't hit my take profit, and I decided to cut the trade because I saw another opportunity here and I brought my trade to break even. And I just used common logic. I asked myself which one would be more painful to me if this reversed and took my SL out and took me out of the trade. I'm already in profit, or just cut it. So I decided to cut it. So I don't know how it's going to go, if it's going to hit profit or return back. But anyhow it goes, I know I'll be fine with that particular decision I made of taking the profit now instead of allowing it to reverse, because I'm seeing another opportunity on this one. So I'll keep updating you guys on how this trade are going. Alright guys, so today is Thursday and I'm on my way heading to work. So hope you're still going on your journey, hope you're still striving, but I'm still here, I'm still pushing. It's not easy for me, but I wake up every day to show up and keep showing up regardless of what my emotions is telling me, because one thing I always hint on is emotions are fickle, people are fickle. When your emotions try to hold you back from doing something, just know that it's the time for you to do it, because you'll be thankful and grateful to yourself that you did that thing, because you'll be able to look at the other side of the mirror and see that you're able to achieve something no matter how little. Slow motion is better than no motion. It's better you're moving gradually than you're not making any attempt at all, because at least you tried. All I can just say for this week is that I'm grateful to God. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful to God for everything that's just been good. For growth, for life, for everything. All thanks to the Most High. He's been good throughout this week. This week has been a success. This week has been a blast. And for His grace to keep pushing me to keep showing up every day, regardless of how I feel, regardless of how down I am, He still raises me up and tell me that you can do this. And I always try to push the boundaries. Time is your greatest asset. If you notice, we actually begin this month not quite that long, and we're going towards the end of this month. Next week is the end of this month, and you can see. So whatever you're doing, try to get better at it. I'm not an expert yet, but I keep showing up, knowing that one day I'll get better. Perfection is a journey, it's never a destination. So this week was just all wasted efforts. After catching this trade from here and brought it to break even around here, and it went down up to this extent. Caught this one as well, missed, and this one hit SL, and this one I did not get on this trade because I did not actually see the other block very well, and this news just came out and took everything. So this week was just a wasted effort. Bro, fuck. Actually, I felt like ending everything yesterday, but I just remember the story of a guy who lost his money. He lost the first time, made the money back, then lost it again. But he never gave up. He never stopped trying, and he was able to win again. But this time around, when he won, he has already corrected all those mistakes which he made, those things that made him lose the money the first time, second time. And the surprising thing was that he won way bigger than the first and second time. He won like ×3 bigger than the first and second time. So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is when we go through hard times, like as I'm going through hard time now, it's not a time for us to give up. It's not a time for us to end it. It's not a time for us to stop what we are doing, but it's a time for us to get better. What about if this journey is actually testing you? What about if this journey is actually testing me? What about if this journey is trying to shake me to know if I am worth standing in that place which I want to get to? What about if this journey is trying to shake you to know if you have what it takes to become that person who aspires to achieve great things? We frame it that way. I felt hot, like from the work I did from Monday till Thursday, gone in a speed of seconds.
but it's what keep fighting for. It's what keep coming back stronger. It's what being fearless. So I show up on Monday again and try.